What's going on, YouTube world? Welcome back to the channel. Thanks for tuning in once again. I'm Dusty. This is the Shred Academy. Today, we're going to talk about a skill that's essential to getting a good arc off the jump and feeling comfortable going up the lip. So without further ado, let's talk about accepting the lip. So what the heck do I mean by accepting the lip? Well, it's pretty simple, but sometimes it's hard to do because it's a little scary. What I mean by that is, let's imagine that I'm going to run up this ramp and I want to jump off the top of it onto a box, we'll say. If I'm running like this at the top, I'm not going to be able to jump up, right? My body isn't accepting going up in the air. But if I'm running up this and I bring my body up and I'm looking up to where I want to jump, and I jump up, I'm accepting that lip. Let's go a step further. We'll use the same incline here, and we'll give you a demonstration on the bike. Now on this first clip, I'm not going to accept the lip, and watch my body go forward. On this next clip, I'm going to accept the lip, and my chest won't fall. Now on the reverse side of that, we can accept a decline. Or you can not accept the decline. Okay, we've broken down what accepting the lip or transition means with just a basic incline, and you can see it in a span of distance much better. On a lip or a jump, it happens a lot quicker and they're usually steeper, so it's a little more scary as well. Smaller jumps that are mellow, you won't be able to really tell someone accepting the lip as much because you don't really have to as much because they're not steep. The steeper the lip gets, the more accepting the transition becomes really important to a good exit off the lip, good flight path, and a good landing. Now, if you're using the jumping up the lip motion, just down and up, you're not accepting the lip either. Accepting the lip is going to require you to rely on that J-hop form. If you don't know what I'm talking about, the link is right above me. So without talking anymore, let's show some accepting the lip. And I'm also going to demonstrate how not to accept the lip, but we're not going to do it at full pace because I don't want to get hurt. So let's get to it. In this first clip, I'm not going to accept the transition of the lip. Notice that as I come into the transition, instead of bringing my body up and imagining that I'm about to launch off this thing as high as I possibly can, I keep my chest down and my chest almost goes down to my stem. That's not accepting the lip. We'll do it at a little higher speed now. Now generally, this will happen for somebody who's either trying to, oh wow, yeah, you can. I didn't quite get it out of my mouth there. I wanted to say this usually happens to somebody who's jumping up the lip, not off the lip, or somebody who's really not confident in going off a lip of that size and they're just trying to stay close to their bike. Now let's have an example of accepting the lip. And we'll do a slow motion one, and then we're going to do one with speed. And I'm going to try not to really do any popping and just let accepting the lip show you the difference. Okay, we'll have a nice slow roll of accepting the lip. Notice how my front tire comes off the ground there, accepting the lip, because accepting the lip is also almost unweighting that front tire at the same time. Now let's go have a faster one. Accepting the lip. Now, I tried not to pop on that one, but even still, with the small amount of pop that my muscle memory is making me do, the bike is almost naturally wanting to arc over the jump. It's just aiding the bike in doing that and putting yourself in those advantageous positions that the J hop lends us to do. So let's back the camera up a little bit and we'll clear this sucker. I hope you guys learned something here about accepting the lip. It's all about getting that chest out of the way of the bike so the bike can start to travel up the lip. You don't have to lean back super far to do this. Accepting the lip doesn't mean you need to be all the way back here. This is perfect right here. I'm almost standing straight up here versus here. We're going to quickly do a breakdown of not accepting the lip and accepting the lip. So here, as we come in from the left of the screen, we're in a pretty relaxed attack position. And as we enter the transition, my body accepts the transition. Notice my upper body position compared to not accepting the lip as we come in from a somewhat attack position up. And notice how my chest goes into the bars here. Look where my chest is as I accept the transition. My chest is out of the way, so as my bike starts to move upwards and the handlebars come back, my chest is out of the way. And right here, this is essentially creating a front wheel lift. If I was really trying to jump off this, my hips would have been a little bit farther back, legs there pushing into the face of the jump. My upper body could be back a little farther if I were really actually leaning, creating a counterweight so this front wheel can go up and over. But we're not trying to pop right here, just trying to use the momentum. Here you can tell I'm now shifting my weight up and forward to go over the top tube so I can kind of create some arc. And up to flat. But if we go back to not accepting the lip, as we get shoved into the handlebars and then try to explode up, all of our weight is in the front of the bike, which is going to cause this front wheel to kind of curve forward and dive right away as it leaves the lip. We have no weight over this rear wheel. I leave the lip, I try to explode upwards, almost jumping up the lip, not off the lip, and you can almost see my rear wheel has almost left contact with the ramp. And my rear wheel gets kicked forward from my suspension. And now I have to get in the back seat to try to counteract my front wheel diving and trying to go over the bars. And this is where you could go over the bars. Notice how my body goes forward because of that landing, that impact. So accepting the lip is another way to stay safe. Well, that's going to do it for our video of accepting the lip. I hope that you guys have a little better understanding of what I mean when I say that now. If you did enjoy the video, make sure to leave a comment and let me know. Also, always make sure to hit the like button. Share with your friends, subscribe if you haven't, and make your friends subscribe as well. Our goal is 10,000 subscribers by the end of December. Help us bring in the new year right. As well, if you'd like to support the channel, we've got a number of ways. Our first way and most important way is become a Patreon. I've got 3 different levels, $5, $10, and $15 a month. $5 a month is only 37 cents a day, and it really does a lot for me as a small content creator. And if you enjoy the content, help me keep creating it. The second way that you can support the channel is by using my PayPal link to buy me a gallon of gas. Some Patreons do buy me a beer. I'll get my own beer when I have the money for it, but I'd rather you help put gas in the van so we can continue to travel to new locations, to new features to help you guys progress. So there's a link in my description for that. Finally, I've got merch. I've got a limited supply of it. Please help me get rid of it. That will also help me continue creating content. I've got a couple shirts. I've got a couple hats. So yeah. Now, if I don't see you until the next video, make sure that you ride hard, you ride safe, and you're being kind to everyone, guys. Like I say, we're all in this together, and just being nice makes it that much easier. If you do see me on the trail, make sure to say hello. I love shooting the shenanigans, and I'd love to hear about your local trail and why you love mountain biking. So I guess that's it, guys. Take it easy. Oh, ow! Oh,